As we turn to weather with meteorologist Mario Ruiz, and today another day where people need to be weather aware.
Yeah, unfortunately it's another day, Chris, and it is going to be for this afternoon. That's why we have a WFA weather alert day, and it's in place specifically from 4 to 8 this afternoon. The impacts will be the potential for thunderstorms. Again, not everyone sees the storms, but the storms that do develop could produce quarter to golf ball size hail, 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts, as well as an isolated tornado. That's not ruled out at this point. What you need to do is make sure to stay updated. Be sure to have a way to receive warnings. I know it's a Monday, you're out and about, having our WFA app on your mobile device in case we need to alert you, and having WFA Plus on your smart TV so you can keep up with the latest forecast from your WFA weather team. So here is where the highest risk is, right along the Red River. That's a level 4 out of 5. That's a moderate risk for severe weather. A level 3 does include the Metroplex. It includes Dallas, Tarrant, Denton, Cullen, Rockwall, Ellis, Johnson County, even Hood County, Palo Pinto, Parker County, Wise County, all included in that. That's a level 3. It's for the risk that I just mentioned. Just to the south of that, including Navarro and Henderson County, that's a slight risk. That's a level 2 out of 5. Here's the rough timeline. Between now and about 2, we're going to see the scattered showers in the area. I'll show you where they are right now. We have no active warnings, no active watches right now, but the scattered rain is in the area. We could also see an isolated thunderstorm between now and 2. Right now, the coverage looks to be about 40 to 50%. Let me show you 4. 4 is when our WFA weather alert day begins, and that is for the potential for thunderstorms to develop. And look at how close they are to the Red River at this point. Around 5, we'll be able to track these in. That's now at 6. You see a slightly bigger cluster of storms there. That's now 7. 7, a few models now indicating that a few more thunderstorms develop south of the Red River. That's why we have our WFA weather alert day. This is around 7. That's now around 8. After 8, we see a lot of the energy start to lose really throughout the evening, and it's because the sun is setting. And after that, our storms, while they may still be in the area, their threat for severe weather is going to start to lower at that point, and they'll be able to eventually fizzle out as they move towards the east. By midnight, most of North Texas is in the clear. What we're watching right now, just some scattered showers. The severe weather is north of the Red River in Oklahoma. I've got my eye on this. It's called a dry line. A dry line is what separates that moisture from areas to the west where it's slightly drier. And I'll show you that in a moment. But I do want to also show you a zoomed in version of the Metroplex, because right now I am tracking a slightly heavier burst of rain south of 175. Right on the Dallas-Kaufman County line. That's generally moving towards the northeast, but you can feel it right as soon as you step out. That humidity, that warm air, that's why we're seeing the scattered showers in the area. Look at this, Cedar Hill right now, 79 degrees. Winds are out of the south. We are looking at a cloudy day. It's a lot of that moisture that's streaming in from the south. Fair Park, 79 degrees. It kind of looks a little hazy, much like it did over the weekend. It's because of that moisture that's currently in the area. All right, back to that dry line. I am watching that dry line. It's still well up towards the west. Right along that dry line is where the strongest of thunderstorms today will develop. So I'll be watching that closely all afternoon. And you can see here our dew points. I don't show these too often, but it's a measure of moisture. Where you see that brown, that's where we have that drier air. Where the dry air and the moist air interact, that's where we're going to see that thunderstorm development. A high temperature today near 85 degrees, 86 in Fort Worth. That's close to normal for this time of the year, but it is warm. And it's that warmth that's going to be necessary for these thunderstorms to get going. Again, we have no active watches, no active warnings in place right now, but we will be watching that for the afternoon. Temperatures overall staying on the warm side. You know, after today, we really see a slowdown in our weather pattern. We'll see some dry days, another round of rain possible Thursday. And as of now, I am tracking a small potential for rain on Memorial Day.